they're great.
I know,
it's
but you can
not-
talk
it's
to
a-
them after the show.
Oh, yeah, right. That's right.
This is the whole show is me
oh,
and
the
you
show's
talking.
you. That's a mistake.
It's all about me. Yeah, of course the show's about me. Diane Keaton, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Man, oh man, I've been wanting to have you on the show
You
for a long
have?
time. Well, yeah, you were on with Johnny
Johnny?
Carson.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Was
That's
that
right.
fun? Did you have fun with that guy?
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
That was back when you were doing
Well,
plays.
I was considerably younger.
Yeah. Were you nervous at all, ever? No. Diane Keaton doesn't get nervous.
I'm very nervous right now. My heart's beating very fast.
It is not. Why would
Yes, it
Diane
is.
Keaton be nervous ever?
Because-
I might feel like I'm going to jump.
Yeah, you.
I look like I'm
No.
rabies or something. Yeah, I'm a little rabid. Yeah, well, it's spring fever. That's all it is. I'll sit back here. I'll be good. I swear. But you do get nervous. I feel like you do get nervous.
I do get nervous. Yeah, but I was excited about the music. I don't want to, just focus on them, John.
I think you do, though. Yeah, you kind of do. You kind of do want to focus on them. They're great. The Roots, right there, Philadelphia.
They are beyond great.
But here we are. We're here. We'll talk about the Roots later on.
Okay.
Hey, look at your nails. Can I talk about your nails?
Yeah.
They're very,
Sally
very...
Hansen.
Sally Hansen. Her name
See
is
that?
Hansen?
See that little thing? See these?
They're like plaid.
They're like, they're plaid, and what they are is they're stickers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you stick them on. I could stick them on your nose, for example.
Now, why would you?
Which I do want to talk
You're
about.
staring at my nose.
Well, my book, let's just say it wasn't pretty. I do want to talk about your face.
Let's just say it wasn't pretty is the name of your book. Yeah, that's. I don't see unless I'm in the back where it gets like a positive story. It's been doing. I don't see where's my acknowledgement there. Why? Well, you want to talk about my face?
No, I got a good idea for you.
Is it like a plastic surgeon or something? You're gonna give me a number?
No. You're beautiful. Number one, you're a beautiful man, right?
That's not how you compliment someone. That's like what you don't do that to your kids. Like she is so beautiful, right? Everyone, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful, right, everyone?
But I got a few tips, and I have these tips in my book. But
yeah.
number one, for you, the eyes. Let's talk about them for a second, okay? Because as sweet as they are,
They're beady.
they're not beady, but they need to move more. You don't.
When I get nervous, I get a twitch.
That's the problem
They
that
need
I
to
can't
move more?
help you with.
What do you mean, move
no,
more?
you need to do some eye exercises.
Okay, like.
So you go like this, like look at my face. Well, don't look at my face for long. It goes like, no,
like-
you're not looking at me.
I know, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the monitor,
You're not
sorry.
a good student.
I was looking at the monitor because that's the camera's looking at you.
Okay, they go like this.
Ooh. Hey, whoa. Okay, whoa, hold on, slow down. All right,
Right?
so let me try
now,
that.
do you see what that does for you? It
me see.
pulls those eyes together in a way that, yeah, there you go. Yeah, now
So you want me to
we're
do the whole
talking.
interview like this?
Yeah, it's something like that. Now,
So when is your book? When is your book? This is like I'm chasing a fly. Where's your book? Your book is doing well. I was reading these things in your book. There was
You were, huh?
I was, because it's not just for women. It's
No, it's for men.
It's not just for men either. But there's a thing in here where you're talking about your diary. You were 14,
diary?
and you're talking about different things because you're worried about your beauty.
Oh, can I talk about my nose?
Yeah.
Well, I have a problem too, obviously many. But I think that my book is basically for women who can't seem to get right without being wrong. And I think that sort of applies to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Like you're sort of wrong, but you're also right.
This is fantastic having you here. It makes me, I was a little depressed before the show. Now I'm definitely depressed. At least I have a definitive answer. No, I mean, no, but I'm a little wrong. That's what makes me...
You're wrong.
Yeah,
you're
well,
wrong.
I'm not a
you're
model.
more wrong than me.
But I'm not a model. I'm not an actor. I'm a talk show host, a comedian.
You're an actor.
Oh, my gosh.
You're a very good actor.
Oh, my
But we'll
gosh.
talk about that later.
I'm gonna write that
In
down.
the meantime, I was about 14 and I saw that, I had a nose that had a round aspect to it at the top. That's called bulbous.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, do you think they'd even remember W.C. Fields or
yeah.
Walter Matthau? They had bulbous noses.
Yeah.
This was not fun for me, and I wanted to be an attractive woman. And so what I did was I would stick a bobby pin on my nose at night. And that bobby pin would see, can I use your nose as an example?
What? You can't use your nose?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
can.
want to use my nose.
All right, yeah.
I like yours better.
Here
By
we
the
go.
way, it's long. Your nose, I mean.
Oh, yeah, thank you. The first time I ever heard that in my whole lifetime. Yes! Ever! That's a win! That's a win for me! We can edit out the second part of that, and I'm gonna have a great week.
Okay, there's that nose of yours, long.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Is that one?
Okay, yeah, good. Now you gotta give me that nose.
Oh, yeah.
put it in my face.
What's going on? Someone's listening to this on the radio.
So you go like this,
All
see?
right.
And you tweak it like that.
Let me see.
Right? If you have that pin on there and you sleep with it like that all
And
night
what would
long,
happen to my nose if that
it
happened?
would be straight.
Oh my God. So right now it's not straight, is what you're saying. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But you used to do that type of stuff.
I did that, you know, in hopes that somehow, but you know
Who
what
told you
happens-
about that, though? You just
It
heard
was an
from
idea
someone?
I had on my own.
But I mean, it didn't change you, and you.
That's the problem. It
but you
didn't
ended up.
change
You're
anything.
beautiful.
Oh,
The
no,
way
I
you
wouldn't
are.
go that far.
Oh my gosh, you
there.
are a knockout. Are you kidding me? A knockout. This is the book here, and it's out. You can pick it up here or download it on Kindle.